Alexa, turn on, please. I love having him on. Brian Cromer from 702 Communications is with us. Welcome back to the show. I want to jump right in because we want to cover a couple different things.
Yeah.
But I saw this story the other day about Alexa listening to people on showers.
Yeah.
They have thousands of humans listening to your Alexa, and then when they find funny bits, they're like throwing it around their private chat rooms.
You know, you hope that that stuff doesn't happen, but you know that it does. And it's like we talked about in a previous episode too. Anytime you're gonna get a convenience from a smart home device, you're gonna give up a little bit of your privacy. So,
but did that story tweak you out? It definitely was like, okay, that's why I don't have those things in my house. But
it doesn't. You know, like I say, because if I'm willing to make that sacrifice, that convenience for the privacy, and I guess
after seeing
I don't have it everywhere. I don't have them everywhere.
After seeing the story, did you start going, okay, I better think about what I'm talking about in front of this, or no?
Again, you know, I don't have those in every room in the house, and you just have to be conscious of what you're saying.
All right, I just had to touch on. Let's talk about why you came as well. You've got tech for wellness. So what are some things you're doing with the tech and wellness? Yeah,
so we thought it would be a good time of year to just talk about some of the tech that is available out there to help you track your wellness and your fitness goals. If you don't know, built into your iOS device, you do have basically a wellness dashboard that you can pull up here, and on it you can see, you know, how you're doing for your daily activity. You can see how many hours of the day you've already spent at least some time standing. You can scroll through there and you can see that I spent 18 minutes shoveling my driveway this morning, and
wow.
You know, just different stuff like that. And if you work in the additional functionality of the Apple Watch, where it can now track your heart rate more effectively and even has an EKG in it. If you wanted to monitor stuff like that, you could do so right in the dashboard here.
So if I don't have the watch, though, does my phone automatically track all that stuff?
It would track things like still your steps. It would track whether or not you stand or you're sitting too much. For me in the office.
And that's assuming that I have it on me, that I'm not just talking to it, right?
Well, yeah, you don't have to. None of this is talking. This is all if it's in your pocket. If it's in your pocket, it's going to tell you that. And you know, like I say, for me who's in the office a lot, if you're involved at a project on your desk, it'll give you a little tap and say, hey, you've been sitting for over an hour now.
So the obvious question then is, so what's the usability of it? I mean, I see that, and great, I get the data, but what does that mean for me and my health?
Well, so this gives you a lot of tools just built in like that, and then there are other tools that I would also recommend if you really want to track some fitness goals. You know, I monitor my blood pressure, for instance, and there's an app then that integrates that blood pressure cuff with this, and so you've got a historical. So when next time you go to the doctor, you know, they can say, well, how's that been going, and you can pull it up and you can show them real time, you know how that's been tracking. Also, you know, when the weather finally clears and the bike paths are open again, you know, I really love doing some bicycling. And there's a great app called Cycle Meter that you can get that tracks GPS and lets you race against yourself, against your previous runs. So stuff like that, just that you maybe don't think about using for fitness, that really helps you track where you are, where you're going, and where you've been. So
great stuff.
Yeah.
So you got a great YouTube channel where you can find out more about the tech things that you're talking about, whether it be Alexa or tech or fitness or wellness, whatever. So how do people find that?
Just go to YouTube and search for 702 Communications, and you will find us.
Thank you very much for being here.
Hey, thanks.
All right, stick around. We got much more coming up right after this.